from down south we heard about the fire in the Smokies, or in the Shenandoah. Of all the fires this spring here on the East Coast, I think this was the biggest one. And you could see as I'm coming into the zone here that this is part of the area that was burned off. You could tell by the way it stops and starts right here at the trail that this was intentionally burned by the fire crew to stop the spread. So I don't know where the origin point is exactly, or how long this fire damage is going to continue, but I'm walking in the area where the fire occurred, and I'll just let you see. You can see that already it's starting to green back up and life is returning to normal. Some of the dead tree trunks burned, but the live trees are doing just fine. They're full of leaves, and already a lot of low underbrush is starting to come back. A lot of plants here on the ground. The ground is already starting to green up, and like I say, I mean, the trees definitely have all their leaves, so they're doing just fine. They're healthy, and all this area will return to normal. But the biggest effect seems to be that it pushed a lot of the animals out, so that's why we were seeing probably as many bears down in the southern area as we did. I saw another bear this afternoon, another adult by itself. So you know, they're definitely got pushed out of these areas and down into the green areas there. And even though spring is in full bloom, that doesn't provide a lot of, you know, the forest greening up doesn't naturally just provide a lot of food for the bears. The deer can eat that greenery, but the bears really, that's not their food source. So they're really competing for food and looking for additional food sources, since their population is really crammed together there. So pretty dangerous situation, I would say. Surprised there hasn't been more incidences, but you know, we're into the fire area now, and we'll see what comes out of this, how far this goes. I heard it was a pretty major fire, but how much of it came in contact with the Appalachian Trail, that's something I really don't know. I know they closed a big section of the trail off for a while, and my understanding is, in lieu of the trail, they had people walking down Skyline Drive, which the trail just, you know, crisscrosses Skyline Drive all the way. So instead of being in the woods on the trail, they were just taking the main park road that goes through the park from the south end to the north end. So for whatever area they closed off the trail, they just had them walking on the road for that portion. So glad that the trail's back opened up, and I'm glad to see that this area that they burned off is coming back already. Looks good, and hopefully within a couple months here, you know, the deer will move back in here, the bears will move back up in here, and everybody will be back to normal. So just want to share with you, you know, what I'm seeing today, and love y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.